Hey Leo, welcome to your reading for September 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards, okay? What does Leo need to know about September 2022? What are my Leos experiencing in September? Ooh, the sun in reverse. Now you guys know that that's you. The sun represents you in tarot, but it's in reverse. So let's see. What does Leo need to know about September 2022? What are my Leos experiencing? The Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ooh, 11. Talking about 11. Justice. Judgment in reverse. Both of those are in reverse. All three of those are in reverse. Clarity. What does Leo need to know about September 2022? What are my Leos experiencing in September? Too many cards, Spirit. Make it abundantly clear what that message is. What does Leo need to know about September 2022? Child, they gonna bring out these cards. Okay, the Chariot. And it did bring out a bunch more, so give me 1 second. There is the Five of Swords. There is the Knight of Wands. And then there is the Eight of Wands, okay? But that kind of represents the energy of the Chariot, kind of. That fast-moving energy. Leo, what is this? It's giving self-doubt, okay? With this Judgment card and this Sun card in reverse. It's giving self-doubt. Honestly, it's giving a little bit of negativity. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It's giving a little bit of like lack mindset, negative thoughts. Now, this could be your surrounding area. And I know it's probably like 10 Leos right now that's like, I love myself, as you do. But also, sometimes what comes with that, with being so confident in yourself, is when things are going wrong, you tend to doubt that. Does that make any sense? Because it's like, oh, I'm so great, so then why isn't this going right? Do you get what I'm saying? So there's some negativity going on, Leo, and it's here multiple times in your reading, especially if things are not going as fast, or you feel like you're scatterbrained, or you feel like you're doing things, but then it's like it's not getting the results you want, so you get frustrated because you're like, well, I did the thing. Why didn't this give me results? And a lot of that, honestly, is because there needs to be a level of protecting your energy. The Nine of Wands card, being steadfast, being determined, being in your I don't even know what to say, like your determined energy, like stick your foot down. Now again, it could be the people around you. I do sense for some of you it's also just because you have a lot going on, like you have a lot of projects going on at once. If you feel like you've been making decisions, I'm not gonna say poor decisions, but it's like not well thought out decisions lately. And I'll be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Leo. For some of you, you're not taking your responsibility for that. Like you knew that you probably made a bad decision, but instead of like focusing on that part, you're focusing on the part that other people played. And like, don't get me wrong, everybody played a part, but it's almost like the part that you played, you're like overlooking because you're like, I know I did that wrong, but I know I messed that up, and it's like, ain't no but, baby, you gotta do something about that. So September will be focused on kind of rebuilding what fell apart. And that's the same with this Justice card. Taking accountability, people taking accountability, being fair. If you've been kind of short with people, or if you've been kind of like, for some of you, you might be cutting people down with words, or cutting people down just period, with your thoughts, with your feelings, because you want people to be real. You want people to say what they gotta say. So there may be a little bit of resentment. And this Knight of Wands, babe, I hate to say it, but it's you. Wands represents fire. So this is you. You quick with it. You're quick with the words. You're quick with the communications. You're quick with the sending out the text, telling people, this and that. Get that right. Get that under control, okay? Because at the end of the month, it may not reap the benefits that you are looking for. Now, as far as the career sense go, you do get back on the right path. Eventually, things start to go well. Things start to move, but only after you rein in this negativity. And also, for somebody specific, you're expressing yourself in one way. So like, for example, you're expressing yourself, you're still in your glow, you're still going to school, your fits is still on point, but it's like there's this one thing that you're not doing full out because you're so distracted by the outward appearance. So it's like you may not be working on your project, or working on saving the money, or working on going to the gym like you said you would, but you're so focused on this other thing though. That you're doing full out, but you're not putting enough energy into what you really want to do. And so I guess this reading is kind of like redirecting, getting back into that Leo energy, getting back into the confident star that you are, and expressing yourself, okay? So let's see what's going on in this love life, because it's clearly something going on. Take a chance. Okay, clarity. What do my Leos need to know about their relationships in September 2022? Make it abundantly clear. Ooh, game face. Put your game face on. Put your game face on. Clarity. What does the zodiac sign Leo need to know about their career? Their relationships in September? Me and my ego. And what's a catch? Okay. Fake it until you make it is coming out. Pride being in the way is coming out. Value, the answer is yes. Marriage material, ideal partner. So for some of you, you are in the market for a serious relationship. You could be in one, but for those who are single, I feel like when I say you're in the market, I feel like it's less about wanting to be like married or in a relationship. You may want those things, but it's also more about having consistency. You want consistent attention, you want a consistent love life, you want a consistent person to date. Like there's this consistency that you may be looking for. And I wouldn't even be surprised if you found someone who wants to be with you. Period, because y'all, that's what y'all be doing. But I wouldn't be surprised if you have someone who wants to be with you. They just may not be meeting your qualifications as far as what you know you need in a partner. And this could also be vice versa as well. Like you don't feel like you're quite ready and quite there yet. Not necessarily on a physical tip or anything like that, just more so like you kind of sick of having to compete for attention. So for some of you, you might be just kind of setting this one out because you're like, okay, I don't have time for this. Go for it anyway. Some of you probably have already made the decision to go for it anyway. Go ahead and go out on a date. Go ahead and try the little girl, the little boy you've been putting to the side. Whatever the case may be, you got to get out there. That's really big. But pride and fear is in the way. Now, this card makes me feel like that's what holds you back from socializing, period, not just romantically. But also there's a pride situation in your relationships. Again, there are some people you do need to be protecting yourself from. And I do think that these are people that you have gotten into it with. And so they may be still curious about you, following up on you, stuff like that. Or maybe you just stop talking, whatever the case may be. But then there's also this other end where it's like you want contact with someone, but you're too prideful to be the first one to reach out. I'm not going to say whether you should or shouldn't. We're going to leave that to you. We're going to leave that to you, Leo, because that's your business. But I just will say, like, if it is just a pride thing and you don't have evidence that there's bad blood, and then with the people that you know ain't nothing, they ain't nothing. Leave it there. No need to be more upset with them about it than necessary. You know what I'm saying? Clarity for Leo. Any clarity for Leo in their relationships in September 2022? Wow. So both of these kind of just are kind of confirming that message. Like you kind of just got to get out there, be the magician, take a chance, put everything you got together and make it happen. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's about making strong foundations. It's about making sure that things are solid before you involve yourself in them. So I'll be honest, I don't think you're in a season of fun, Leo. You probably will have it. I'm not saying that. But I think that you may be in more of a serious season and need to be looking for people who are like solid and stable versus, you know what I mean, playful energy. Okay, so clarity. Clarity for my Leos in their career and finances. What do my Leos need to know about their career and finances in September 2022? Oh, okay. 7 of Swords. 4 of Wands. A star. Look at that. Look at that 7 of Wands coming back out. Foundation. That word just came out again. Buildings, structures, where you work, how you work, those things are important. So either someone that you've been working with has been deceptive. They haven't been 100% about what their intentions were. They haven't been 100% about the process. They haven't been 100% about what the job entails, so on and so forth. And that kind of messed with your foundation. This could also be your own foundation, as in your preparation for the type of career you want or the way you're making money. Your preparation or your harmony that you have with whoever this is. There is I am kind of getting a moving in silence kind of thing as well, because we don't talk about with the 7 of Swords that tiptoeing. So there is kind of like moving silently and quickly. So you may be having to like take a little to get a little. I guess I'm picturing someone who like got out of their contract early, even though they knew they had some months on it. Something of that nature. Like you got to take a little to be happy. So there's something like that going on in September. And then there's also the star. So I do feel like for some of you, you have found a direction. You probably feel more hopeful about what you're doing as far as career and money goes. But like I said, that foundation still needs work. Whether it's your preparation or whether it's ridding yourself of things and people who are deceitful in career things. Because they just in the way. I ain't even gonna hold you. They just in the way, and they're just making things harder for you than it necessarily needs to be. So good things are coming in your career, but like I said, there just needs to be some work. Clarity. What do my Leos need to know about their career and finances? Clarifying that message. What will Leo experience in their career and finances in September 2022? Any other messages for Leo in September 2022? Okay. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal and surrender to the divine. So both of these cards just are confirming the fact that you are very close to where you need to be. Like I said, we're still in that hopeful transition. The problem is you just need to work on the foundation. If you have been irritated with somebody financially or in your career, letting it go, moving on from it, like not dragging it out is kind of the vision that I'm getting. Like being so pissed. Like I get the picture of a person who was at a job, something crazy happened, and then they left the job, right? And then instead of just being like, whatever, I'm moving on to better things, they're like telling every person they come across the story about what happened at the old job. And it's like, let that be. Let that be. There's better coming for you. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and move on to your themes of the month. What messages do they have for you? Any themes for my Leos in September 2022? What is their month going to be like overall? What's the theme for Leo? Woof. Okay. September is about manifesting, period. September is about your career, period. And September is about your dreams. Now, isn't that one heck of a of a spread? So you're definitely focused on more on your career and about manifesting the things that you want. To be honest, Leo, there might be a big emphasis on your relationships when your career is probably what needs more attention. And for some of you, you're probably already in this energy, but that was for somebody specific. And with manifestation and dreams, pay attention to your dreams. I just got the message of your dreams are going to help you either figure out how to get to your next manifestation, like something you've been asking for, or your dream is gonna kind of give you a vision of the future. I know that's random, but that's something that needs to be talked about. So write down your dreams and wait for that manifestation. Just take your time, okay, Leo? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.